Hey guys, this is Ilham from It's About Watch Reviews. Here again with another watch review for you guys. This is another one of my Casio G-Shocks. This is from the G-Lide collection. The exact model number of this watch is the Casio G-Shock GLX5600-2. So again, this is from this color series, again from the G-Lide collection. The case style is from the 5600 collection, so I'm sure you've kind of noticed how some of these Casio watches look very similar as far as body shape and watch shape. And this is actually rather thin for a Casio, so that's the good news there. Again, I've just been really into G-Shocks right now. I purchased this watch online about a year. Oh, I'm sorry, not a year. This was actually just about 3 months ago. I have another model in a different color that I purchased a little earlier before this one. But again, the color here is, I want to say it's a very light blue. It's not teal, and it's not baby blue either. It's a little bit darker than a baby blue, but it's not kind of that bold dark blue. So I want to just kind of give you some of the technical highlights. Again, a lot of this is actually from the factory. So let's start off with some of the features. So this is again a shock-resistant watch, like all G-Shocks here. Again, it actually says G-Shock there, shock resist right above the G-Shock text in white there. It's water resistant to 200 meters. It has an auto electro backlight that I'll show you a little later. It's got a cool tie graph function. So then, based on your location right here, if you can see that, there's actually a cool little tie graph that you can use, as well as a moon data graph there. So you can see there, it's a little bit, you can see the little circle there, and that's for the moon data. The watch itself is about 43 millimeters wide, so that's actually from this tip all the way to the other tip here. Thickness is about 12.7, so well up to 13 millimeters in height. So again, a lot thinner than a lot of the other G-Shocks that are out there right now. Let's see what else it has. It's got an auto calendar feature, good through 2099. All programmable, so no need to touch the calendar there. It also has the time modes in 12 and 24-hour formats, very useful. And it's got 29 different time zones for world time, so pretty good functionality there, especially if you're traveling. And then there's 3 alarms, with one of them has a snooze function. It's got a countdown timer. It's got your usual stopwatch up to 1/100th of a second, I believe. So again, that's kind of your basic features. I'm going to go kind of give you a rundown of this watch though. So first of all, this is from the G-Lide. You can see the text there, G-Lide. This is a surfer's watch. So Casio has marketed this watch as a surfing watch, and more specifically because it does have a tide data there, so that you can kind of gauge, when do you want to go surfing, and it's got world time too. So if you are that kind of world traveler and a surfer, this is the watch for you. And again, this watch is definitely durable. So like all other G-Shocks. But the band. So yeah, let's take a look at this band. It's again kind of that light blue. There's very cool designs right here. It's kind of reminiscent of surf shorts, board shorts. Yeah, so again, kind of like that, kind of a Hawaiian kind of print look to it, which I'm digging. So this is great. If I flip this over to the other side, let's see, it's the same color, right? So it's the same color, but it's a matte finish on this side. So the back side here, the one that actually touches your skin, is actually matte. Opposite side is very that glossy kind of, not satin, it's actually glossy finish resin strap. Very durable, but still pliable, so it molds to your wrist. Now the other side, you'll have one keeper here, and the keeper is all matte, so it's a little bit flexible, but we don't want that to be too flexible because it does need to hold the band. And then it comes with just your main Casio pin buckle for the for the strap. So yeah, so that's the color itself of the strap. I want to show you kind of the modes that it has. So right now I've got it on the 12-hour format mode. You can see that it's a Sunday, it's a daylight savings time. I'm going to cycle through the modes here. The mode button is actually the bottom left here. So I'm going to press that. Let's see if I can press it while showing you. So there, that's kind of the tide. Again, it looks like it's set up to 6 p.m. there. That's what the tide is. World time. So I've got this set up at New York City. Looks like it's 1:08 in the morning there on the 31st. I'm going to cycle through this again. There's a stopwatch feature. Again, we can start it with this button here as well. You can turn it. I'm going to start that. I can stop it and then reset it with this button up here. See if I can do that. Oh, maybe it's a different button. Oh, no, I'm just cycling through here. Apologies. Yep, so there's the alarm function. First, then here's back to home time. Just like with all other Casios, this top button here, this top left button will adjust. So if I want to change the time, which I kind of don't, but I'm going to show you anyway. You just hold on to this adjust button, and you'll see it start blinking there. Now you can then press the mode button on the bottom left here to kind of cycle through what you want to change. So then daylight savings time on and off, great, it's on. Universal time, the hour, minutes, the year, and then the month and the date. So yeah, so I'm gonna if I press the adjust button here again, it actually just takes you out of this mode. Oh, longitude there. So yeah, this is a great watch. This is a surfer's watch. I'm not a surfer, but I do know people who would be interested in a watch just like this one. So yeah, let's talk about the electro backlight feature that I want to talk to you about. So if you want to look at the light, there's this button at the top right corner here. You can tell it's actually a blue color. I'm going to see if I can show this to you pretty quickly. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that. I'll try it again. Yep, there it is. Now, you can actually set this so that, if it's dark, if you flick your wrist up, you can actually automatically see the backlight. So to do the automatic backlight, all you have to do is hold on to this button, I want to say for about 10-15 seconds. So I'm going to hold on to this starting now. See if it did anything there. I don't think I held it long enough. No, it did. You can see that right here. At the very bottom, there's an AEL notification screen, and that's highlighted. So now all I have to do, so I'm going to cover this up. Actually, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to put it on my wrist. So you can see what it looks like on my wrist here. My wrist size is about 7 1/4 inches. Again, the watch itself is about 42, 43 millimeters. But I'm going to cover this up. Again, it's kind of hard to tell, but oh, there it is. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, there it is again. So it's actually a nice feature because then you won't have to press the button when you want it to come on. So there it is again. It just came back on. Great function of this watch. It's not on all Casios that I have. The one downside to that, however, is that it will drain your battery if you really don't mean to do that. So I'm going to turn it off. So again, to turn it off, you just hold on back onto that button here, to the light button for another 10-15 seconds. So I'll do that right now. Oh, and then you can see there the auto electroluminescent indication is gone, so that's good news there. Again, this comes in many colors. And I actually have the model numbers here too, if you're interested in those other colors. So this is again the GLX6900. I'm sorry, not 6900. GLX5600-2. Kind of that light blue color. Now it also comes in black, in green, in red, and in white. So the black is a GLX5600-1. The green is a -3. Red is a -4, and then the white kind of rounds everything up is a -7. And again, every single one of those watches all have the same kind of general feature. It's just that the actual casing and the band color is different. But all of them have that, again, one side glossy with a sheen look, one side matte. So again, guys, sorry if I rambled on and on there, but I've just been digging Casios, and again, the MSRP on this is about $99, $100. Again, fairly reasonably priced, affordable, fairly affordable. So I don't want to ramble too much on and on about this, but I do want to show you kind of the packaging that I came in with, and I'm going to set this watch down now. So it came with the packaging, kind of like your other Casios. The ones that I've received actually doesn't normally come in this tin, but this one did. So I'll show you this tin. So there's a box there. I'll set this down. This hexagonal tin here. The cap comes off. Obviously, the Casio Bible here, this book, shows you the module number 3151. Yeah, so there's the book there. I probably won't use this unless I have a specific kind of reference, but it's in multiple languages too. So here's an English tide graph. Actually, the tide graph info there too. Tidal movements, lunitidal intervals, and here it is in Spanish. So yeah, this is here and handy if you need it. It also comes with this very thin foam here. And then kind of the hang tag. I'm going to show you the hang tag real quick. Yep, so there it is, Casio GLX5600-2. Module number is clearly stated right here. Powers all of those series watches, as well as the MSRP prices there. I'm going to put this back. This is a cool little tin again. So, putting everything back here. Yeah, so do let me know if you guys end up getting one in, either of those colors. I dig this watch. I've worn it 3 times now, actually. I haven't worn it very much. It is winter, and it's nice to see kind of a pop of color though. And the times that I've worn it, I received some pretty good comments. So again, this is a unisex watch. A girl could wear this. A guy can wear this. And again, I'll give you one more wrist shot. It just pops. I love it. Let's see if I can just put the strap on here and I'll show you. There it is. Great watch. Again, if you're a beach bum, this is your watch. So, alright guys, thank you again. Did my best here to cover all the features about this watch. It's very comfortable too, and it's very light. It just seems like you're not wearing a watch at all. So, again, Ilham here from It's About Watch Reviews with the Casio GLX5600-2, the G-Lide Casio. Thanks again, guys.